Well, Allie, here's Artemis being interviewed by the school newspaper back in October. This was last year, talking about being admitted to your sorority, saying they want to break the glass ceiling, trailblazing, and I certainly feel that as their first trans member. Allie, did you all sign up for trailblazing to have a man live in your sorority?
Why do 3 of the women all look the same?
6 sorority sisters say they were forced by the national chapter to allow a man, Artemis Langford, into their women-only.
Someone was talking about passing. Let's go. What say you?
I wonder if they lost weight. Would they pass?
Yeah,
maybe.
Lost weight. Have to see.
Hold on, that sounds like a no.
Yeah, a current no.
Not great. Not great.
It's a current no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Organization, because Langford says he's transgender. Now, what comes with being inducted into the sorority is unfettered access to the house, where about 40 college girls live. Now, a house where men, even fathers and boyfriends, are banned from being on the 2nd or 3rd floors, because that's where.
If she did pass, this would be an excellent setup for a porn. I'd like 100% be.
You're totally making it worse. You're making it 10 times worse.
Dev is like, as a proud chaser.
Let's go.
Where the bedrooms and the communal bathrooms are. But Langford had access to all of it. According to the lawsuit, several times Langford had chosen to sit for hours on the couch in the 2nd floor common area. Langford stares at women walking past. One sorority member walked down the hall to take a shower wearing only a towel. She felt an unsettling presence, turned, and saw Langford watching her silently. The suit also alleges that he has watched members enter the house and sometimes had an erection visible through his leggings. Other times he had a pillow in his lap. Joining me now exclusively for an interview.
Is that passing?
No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Well, but here. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I think I said with the whole any of these like bathroom situations. The problem is I don't know if you can create a universal idea here. I think there is going to be a lot of case by case basis, a lot of the passing stuff, because obviously this person is fucking being a creeper, right? Assuming all these things are true, right? Obviously, this is a one-sided.
Look, she just wants to hang out with the other ladies, okay?
Assuming all these things are true, this person's obviously a creeper. Now you get into the problem where someone might say, as a counterpoint, they say, "Well, wait a minute, Sitch. It doesn't matter if they're a creeper because you're not banning lesbians, right, from joining the sorority." And my response would be, "Well, that's true, but women generally don't fear a sexual assault from lesbians."
Right, they're not uncomfortable around lesbians.
Right, because that's really the real issue here is women are afraid of sexual assault or something like that.
Yes,
some sort of sexual.
You've given me idea for the second porn now.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Right. So I think that's the main concern here, and I think it can be a valid concern, and I think passing definitely has a big part of that, and also I think behavior is a big part of that. So yeah, if they want to kick this person out, kick them out. That's fine.
Well, they can't. It's against the law.
Well, I think that's stupid.
That's why they're having a lawsuit here.
Well, it's not against the law. It's against the chapter or the national.
No, I think it's against the law.
I thought they said it was
because it's discrimination.
Sorority. They said it was. She said in the beginning it was the national sorority wouldn't let them kick them out or something.
Well, let's
continue.
The law. I'm sure.
You are 3 of the sorority sisters suing Hannah and Jalen, who are both juniors, and Allie, who just graduated, along with their attorney Cassie Craven from Longhorn Law. Hannah, let's start with.
Okay, wait a minute. There's an attorney here.
Mm-hmm.
Why do 3 of the women all look the same? Is the attorney the one that doesn't look the same?
Yeah, I know. Which one's the attorney?
I'm sure anyone who's been to college has had this experience where you see like some sorority house, you're like, oh, these fucking white bitches look the same. Fuck.
Oh my God. You're so racist. You're so racist.
Look, this 3 of these women are like the same fucking person.
I know. I can't. They're all sisters. I can't tell apart.
Yes. What the fuck? The woman on the left is like the only one that's even remotely different.
They're all
It's only because her
sisters.
hair's different. Her face looks the same as all the other ones.
They're all wearing the same like business suits as well.
They're all sisters. That's porn number 3.
There you go. Am I racist against white people? Because I look at all these white people. They all look the same to me.
This is horrible.
How did all of this
Laura Ingraham doesn't even know. She's like, who are you people? Who let 3 identical twins into this fucking studio?
initially hit you when you were told that a man was to be a member of your sorority?
Yeah, we were all shocked. I can speak for myself saying, never thought this would happen to me, especially in a sorority, in a space for women. We were never told it was a unisex space. We joined under the impression that it was a single sex.
What the fuck is going on with her eyes? What is that makeup she has?
Look, that's a fad now, Sitch. You need to update your operating system.
Put like fucking glow in the dark dots on like the corners of your eyes. That is like
I think ironically that might be.
Planet.
I think ironically that might be like an anime thing. You haven't seen that where they put the lighting outside of the eye?
I have seen it. I'm just saying it's a bad choice.
I think it's like
going to be on TV.
I think that's
so
anime
terrible.
influence.
Is it?
So
Okay.
I guess the question
makeup,
is,
yeah.
women like this, if she actually passed, do you think they would have accepted her? Or is this like are they, do these women come off as like right wing or like ideologues or something? Or do they what do you think?
I think if she passed and was not a creeper, they wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
might
I
be
think
a
that's
different
most people. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. Who knows?
You don't think so?
Well, it would be more interesting if they passed really well and were still a creeper.
Well, that'd be interesting. Right? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, This is a much more clear-cut case, right? Because this person looks like a guy, and is waving his dick around.
Supposedly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. What if they look like fucking a woman? So like you would have never known, except that you see them walking around with a boner all the time.
They're
right. You're like, what the fuck is happening?
Why I think
they
that
would
would
probably
hurt the
want to keep
passing.
them out too, because that's not no one wants to. Girls don't want to see guys walking around boners all the time in their
in their sorority.
Sorority
And they're
houses,
running off to the shower.
Right.
They're worried, is that boner going to come in here and sexually assault me?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Organization.
Well, Jalen, I read the accounts of what made the sisters of the sorority uncomfortable about Artemis. What did he say to you or to any of you that you know that made you uncomfortable?
There were a lot of uncomfortable moments in the sorority house, and it just goes to show the importance of women's spaces ultimately. And that's why we're here today, is we're fighting for the importance of women's
spaces. So the interviewer here asked, what did this guy do? And then this person is like, oh, he did a lot. And that's why we need to talk about the importance of women's space. It's like, hold on, you didn't even answer the fucking question.
Listen, Dev.
Yeah.
This is an airhead in a sorority. Okay.
Well, it's a future politician. What are you talking about? This is like.
That's true. They have an official line that they prepared for this interview, and that's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, of course. You know how.
No,
this
I get
works.
it. I get it. Her brain cavity is filled up with semen. I understand. Let's go.
Wow.
I didn't say that. I was thinking it, but I didn't say that.
Wow.
spaces and what it truly means to be a woman. We were promised from the beginning that we would have a sisterhood, meaning only females, and our national sorority has failed us. They have blatantly ignored us and ignored our values and valued so much.
Why is Laura Ingraham making a fuck me face? What is happening?
You guys are the worst.
Look at her. What is she doing? Adam, what is she doing? What was this? Wait, go back.
She's starting to get a boner.
Look at Laura Ingram's face. She's like, I want to fuck this girl. Look at her face.
Means to be a woman. We were promised from the beginning that we would have a sisterhood, meaning only females, and our national sorority has failed us. They have blatantly ignored us and ignored our values and valued someone else.
Look at that. You can't tell me.
Okay.
She don't want to bone
That's
also
so wrong, Sitch. That's not what's going on here at all. She's
like,
shaking her head in disgust at this
also,
horrifying story.
Yeah, sure.
This woman, she's giving a very clearly pre-rehearsed speech. She knew what she was going to say.
She memorized this line, definitely.
And she's like, I think she's looking at a teleprompter. She's smiling about it, like because she knows that this is like a performance.
I
I'm not
felt
It doesn't
very
change the
upset and
situation.
violated with my big smile on my face. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying that this
Zero
this individual
empathy.
is
This
innocent
isn't
or
working. This
Hold
isn't
on.
working, guys.
I'm not saying that the person they're talking about is innocent of like not of walking around with a boner. Probably is guilty, but like
Right.
these people know that this is like their 15 minutes of fame. They're gonna
Right.
play up a story. They know it's the narrative right now. They're on the
Okay.
news.
Sure.
You know,
Okay.
Sure. No, but we don't listen. We've already agreed that we think they should be able to kick Artemis out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure, of course, yes.
So we've already agreed. We just want to make fun of the people anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think it's bad for this stuff to be going on then? Good.
Yeah, but did you think I was gonna like say no? They can't kick them out.
No, I thought you don't care. Look, I thought you'd take the trans person side.
Well, I said it's dependent
What?
on if they pass and if they're a creeper, and this person does
Okay.
not pass, and they. I mean, assuming the stories are true, they're a creeper, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, like the passing part is really. I know trans people hate it. It's the entire argument. It's the whole.
Think
argument.
about poor
It's like-
Artemis's
it's like-
feelings, though.
It's
Well,
like
but
99% of the argument.
Here's
It's the
the
passing
thing
part.
too. It's like if there was a woman in there that was lesbian and was like a fucking creeper, they could kick her out too. Just get the fuck. We don't want creepers. Just get out. Creeper no.
Right.
Yeah, creeper no creeping. Right. You could just kick someone out of a sorority for being a fucking creeper. Or at least you
Let's
should
see
be.
if
Like,
let's see if they can't because of the law.
Okay.
Well,
Over us
Okay, sure.
in this uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, well, Cassie, we reached out to the KKG national
that smile
chapter,
really says uncomfortable.
and they told us that while we cannot comment in detail on this pending litigation, it contains numerous false allegations. KKG values diversity and does not discriminate based on classes protected
What?
by state, local, or federal law. Well, Cassie, I guess
See?
they're
So-
relying on federal
Jesus Christ, sorry,
law
sorry.
here.
Okay, sorry about that. What was false about the allegations?
Why don't we don't know? We'd have to.
Yeah,
It's-
because
it
it's like-
sounds
it
it
could-
sounds like they have federal and state laws in place, though. That
Yeah, but it also sounds like the allegations are true. I mean, the allegation is the allegation is there's a male in the sorority and he's waving his dick around.
Right.
All right, and they're like, these are false allegations. Like, what? There wasn't a male in there? Well,
They
and-
would
and-
say
we
that-
don't know
they
that
would
these
say that-
incidents took place.
Let me just back
Yeah.
up real quick. So yeah,
They-
look at it. It contains false allegations, but then also Kappa Kappa Gamma values diversity and does not discriminate based on classes protected by state, local, and federal law. So here's the thing: in not discriminating on, let's say, the transgender class, that means that at least one of the allegations is true.
Okay. Okay. Obviously, they're not negating. They're not saying that the person is a trans woman or is biologically male. That's not one of the false allegations. I'm assuming they're referring to the walking around with a boner and shit.
Well,
There's,
hold
the
on.
false
There could
allegations
be-
that they're trying to talk about.
There could be tons of allegations in the complaint that they filed that are not mentioned in the news story. here.
That's true.
We don't
too.
necessarily know.
We don't know because
That's
we
true,
didn't read it.
yeah.
Yes, and we don't know whether they're true or not either. So
Mhm.
I'm just saying, assuming
Okay.
that they are true, for the sake of the argument, I think they should be able to kick them out. That says they do not discriminate based on classes protected by state, local, federal law. I mean, there are some states that do have this, that do protect, I think, trans people, but I don't think there's a federal law that does that, to my knowledge. Am I wrong
I don't
in
know
that?
the situation because it's I don't know the laws and bylaws of these sororities and fraternities because some of them are state funded schools and whatnot.
What
so
state did it say this was?
I don't remember.
Oh, I can look it up. KGC sorority trans.
Kappa
Gender.
Kappa Gamma.
7. It's in Wyoming. 7 sorority sisters at the university are because they're not suing the state. They're suing.
The sorority.
They're suing the
Sorority, yeah.
sorority because the
Which-
sorority is the one that said they had to take this member.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. To me, I'm
Let's just
assuming that
finish
means
the
that-
story and we can
Well,
dig
let me just
into it
finish
later.
what I was saying. I'm saying to me that would assume that it's not a state law because if it was state law, then they couldn't. The sorority would just say, "Well, it's not our fault; it's the law." So
Let's get all the information out of the story because I think they
Okay.
bring this up.
And does not discriminate based on classes protected by state, local, or federal law. Well, Cassie, I guess they're relying on federal law here. I don't think Wyoming has state protections in this regard, but nevertheless, it looks like they're going to lean on the feds to win this case for them.
Laura, I just don't see a way
That
out for
pause.
them. They want everyone to believe that being a woman is nothing
A little disturbing that the attorney. This attorney must have been a KKG person. She looks like the other two women. Like she looks like.
Is this the
KKK
attorney?
person?
Is this attorney finally speaking? Okay, good.
Yes.
This is the
Cassie,
okay.
Cassie Craven.
Cassie Craven.
Mm.
That's not a real name. That's like the name of
That
like
is
a
a-
comic book character. Cassie Craven.
Yeah, no, that's
It
a
sounds
good
like
name.
a porn name, to be honest.
more than wearing
You are the guy in the meme, aren't you?
Yes.
What, the
Dev.
Coomer?
It goes back to porn.
Dev, you need you need to adopt an internal locus of control, okay?
Yes.
We need to save you from yourself.
Listen, it's not my
Lipstick?
fault. It's the blonde bitches, okay?
All right.
and the pronouns that you use. And we all know that it amounts to womanhood. It amounts to a lifetime of experiences, and that's what they seek to deprive these young women of, and that's what we intend to fight for.
Now, Cassie, I guess Artemis doesn't live in the house, and according to the lawsuit, was given a waiver.
Oh, sorry, I had to stop this for a second. I looked up the lady's website.
Cassie Craven. Did
Cassie
you
Craven.
subscribe to her OnlyFans now?
I did. I mean, she's pretty hot. But so I'm assuming it's not just her. So she's part of a law firm called Longhorn Law. And when you click on it, there's a big picture of like a steer on an open prairie. And it says,
Okay.
facing a legal situation, we serve clients all across Wyoming. And then underneath it, there's a quote. It's the first thing you see when you click on the website. It says, don't pick a fight, but if you find yourself in one, I suggest you make damn sure you win. John Wayne, True Grit.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then you scroll down, and she's like wearing a cowboy hat,
Mhm.
and she's quoting Johnny Cash.
Look,
I don't know. I just think it's so funny how like the performance on this website of just like, I'm just good old Wyoming individual.
Look, we might be able to get Cassie Craven on the show. Okay, so don't,
Okay.
don't beat up on her too hard.
Are you
here.
gonna try? Are you gonna try to do
Cassie
it?
Craven
Why
became trying
not?
to help people. She grew up in rural Nebraska. There's a picture of her. There's a picture of her in a field that's literally got like an old fashioned like wagon from the Oregon Trail, and like a steer like I don't like. I'll show it to you. It's so
I think
funny.
I'm looking at the same pictures that you are. I think I
Yes.
found them.
All right, let's continue
so
with the
good.
story here.
So he didn't have to live there. Now, why is this?
Laura, we've seen extreme preferential treatment given to the individual involved, and it's very disheartening that when you're
God, that
6
fucking
foot,
photo.
Do you see the picture?
That's
Find
why I was
that-
gonna pause it. Yeah.
Find that picture. Bring that picture up.
But what the fuck? But see that picture on screen here.
Does he have the
What-
boner now? I'm just
Like-
curious.
Oh, okay, well, it's weird because it's cut off. Because I was gonna say, why are they all wearing the same outfit except for Artemis here?
Yeah, some
except
people
that
wanted to be cut out of this picture here.
You can see there's a person on the far right that looks like they're wearing the orange shirt too. So I
Right,
don't know
yeah.
what's going on there. But yeah, I mean that, especially in that picture, that literally just looks like a guy. Like they're not even trying. You know?
Yeah.
It's like- so
Oh my god.
yeah, take them out. It's fine.
to
Talk about
200
mental health.
Look, they
In case you couldn't figure it out, right?
in case you couldn't figure it out. Yeah, they
Yes.
had to do the red circle.
Yeah,
I think we
figure
got
it
it.
out.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah.
160-pound man, you're treated as the victim in today's society. But the bylaws are very clear. This is an all-women's organization. CAPA was formed over 100 years ago to be that support system for women so that they could compete in the classroom against men. And now we just cease to exist. We're nothing more than an idea of self-identification.
Well, Allie, here's Artemis being interviewed by the school newspaper back in October. This was last year, talking about being admitted to your sorority, saying, I feel so glad to be in a place that I think not only shares my values, but to be in a sisterhood of awesome women that want to make history. They want to break the glass ceiling, trailblazing, and I certainly feel that as their first trans member. Allie, did you all sign up for trailblazing to have a man live in your sorority?
No, we certainly did not. When I joined back in the fall of 2019, I was promised a sisterhood, which obviously you would assume would be women. And so for that to automatically change my senior year, it caught us all off guard for sure.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
She had the same white eye makeup You don't. I can't believe Sitch. They are
might
not
be a
doing
light
that in
thing. It
Florida.
might be
They're
a
doing
light
that
thing.
all over Los Angeles.
She has
It's
it,
like-
but not anywhere near as bad as the first girl.
I think it's a lighting thing with the stage lights.
It's not.
The lighting,
No.
no, the lighting will accentuate
not.
it, but there is something there to catch the light in the first
Yeah.
place.
They have like
No.
some light iridescent makeup that they do on the between the eye and the bridge of the nose. I see so many girls
okay.
with that makeup.
I've
so.
seen people like that here, but not everywhere.
So-
like you're saying out in LA. So
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing. Here's the why it has to be passing, and that can be the only standard, right?
Mhm.
Because so if you
Who's gonna
go
judge that? How can
Hold
that be a
on.
legal
the people
standard?
that are in the sorority.
That
I
can't
guess, yeah.
be like the reasonable
So-
person standard for passing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean-
So here's the thing. Like if you just take pure self ID, you get situations like this where it's obviously
Right.
ridiculous, right? But if you go based purely on biological sex, you're gonna have an instance where someone who passes very well and is very attractive, like a Blair White, for example, is put into the
Men's room.
into the male dorm instead of the female dorm.
Right.
And like the first time there's a drunken rager in that fucking dorm, she's done. All right. So you have to base it on what you actually fit in as per the judgment of people around you. It cannot just be one or the other.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
All right. Any final thoughts, Sitch? Does this change your outlook?
No,
Do you care
not
more
necess-
now about women
Not
in
really.
only spaces?
I don't care more now. I don't care more.
Wait,
do you care
why
less?
was it-
Same position,
Wait,
but-
why was this supposed to be a 3-on-1 versus Stitch? Like, what was your intention here, Adam?
First of all, thank you, Stitch. Second,
Sorry about that.
but no, because Adam thought
Listen,
I was
Taco.
Yeah, there you go. That's true. Adam thought I was gonna defend Artemis here. I think. I don't know why, but
I did. I actually thought Sitch was going to defend Artemis. Look, Sitch has been, kind of screw women's spaces, women only spaces for a while now. So
my position has been the same as Dad's position. I think it, and I've said this in streams. I think it is related to passing. But then I've also said I don't give a shit about women complaining about feeling uncomfortable. So I think that's why I had.
yeah, exactly.
Look at the way around.
Okay.
Like, would you put Buck Angel in this sorority?
No, that would make them feel more uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
All of this has to do with women feeling uncomfortable, though. I think that's you've hit on it, Sitch, because before
Right.
you were saying I don't care about their comfort. That's not a standard, but now you seem to be more empathetic towards that.
No, I'm trying to find a solution here, right? Because when I say I don't give a shit about women's comfort, I'm being, I'm being hyperbolically
Right.
facetious.
Well, so it's
to
like
an
it's
extent.
like it's like solving a policy problem versus what do you actually care about personally, right? Like I don't give a shit
Right.
personally.
Right. But I understand that the policy is literally based around the people involved comfort level. That is the policy. So
Of course.
I understand that that's what's dictating the thing here. But I do think it has to be based on passing as opposed to just anything else. So
Listen,
All right.
guys. The reason is because Sitch just genuinely doesn't care about women. All right.
that is the reason.
He beats them. He abuses them. He pimps them out.
What?
I mean, listen. This is why I
Don't
know.
go
This is why I know
crazy here.
Sargon's. This is why I know Sargon's wrong. Okay, about the whole gay situation. I care
Yeah.
so little about women that if I could make myself gay to care about them less, I would. But I can't. Okay.
In fact, Sitch runs a brothel literally called Sitch's Bitches. Okay, so this is
Ooh, that would
this
be
is-
good.
There you go.
Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 and up super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the following Tuesday where we read the rest of the unread super chats and interact with fans of the show. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to the live show or to listen to more of our awesome clips.